So let's go to the practice. To be more mindful in our life, as I told you, we need to practice. And there are basically two kinds of practices. One is the formal practice and the informal practice. The formal practice means that I set a specific time and place in which I do my meditation, body scan, meditation on the breath, on the emotions. So different kind of meditations that requires anyway a specific time, place. Generally you should choose a quiet place to not be disturbed. So this is the formal practice. It's like doing gym, exercise on our awareness on that moment, on the awareness on what we decide to observe. It could be our breath, it could be our emotions, it could be our body, the feelings of our body. Then we have the informal practice. The informal practice is what we want to be our life, because our aim is really to be present in each moment of our life. So we exercise also with the informal practice. That means that we choose an activity, very simple activity, that we daily do. For example, washing our feet, or brushing our teeth, or having a shower, or maybe put some cream in our face. There are or making the bed. So some activity that we do every day. We choose one activity and we do it in a very aware way. What it means? It means that generally, as I was saying in the first video, we do something and we think about something else. So if we decide, for example, to brushing our teeth in mindfully, that means that we are there with the sensation, with every sensation that we have, for example, with the sensation of the cold water, maybe the smell of the toothpaste, the sound of the water. So we have to be alert with all the sense, with all our sense, and be there. And if a thought come, for example, oh, why my son did this next time, because it will happen. It's normal. You have to be very patient with yourself. It's normal. It's how our mind works. So if someone come, my boss come, why, how he dare to do this, to say that, maybe next time. Just when I realize something, a thought come, so I go back to my body sensation, to what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing, what I'm smelling. I'm there for that experience. When I will be with my boss, I will be very present and aware of that situation, moment by moment. So informal practice means to be with the experience you choose to be very there for that moment, for the experience you are living with your sense, with each sense. So a thought comes, you go back to the sense, to the sound of the water, the smell of the toothpaste, the sensation of the water in your teeth. So that means that is the informal practice. You can have a lot of fun because you will notice how much our mind is wandering. Another thing that I want to tell you is be very gentle, be very patient. Mindfulness is not about concentration, about managing. Oh, I realize, yes, I did it, I meditate. No, it's just to observe what it happened. because generally we are quite severe with ourselves. So if, for example, we are doing our informal practice and maybe meditating on the breath, I can't do it. My mind is too, it goes everywhere. I can be concentrated. You don't have to be concentrated. You have to be there. Try to remember, you have to be an open space and observe what happens in this open space. Open, aware space of presence in which you decide, for example, to have a breath meditation, to observe the breath. So just be space for your breath. If a thought comes, your space, a thought came, okay, it's a thought on the past, on the future, okay, like a cloud in the sky. I let go and go back to my breath in a very gentle, patient way. Okay? So let's go to our practicing. And you can choose then when you exercise a little bit, you can choose your time, you can choose which one you prefer, you feel more comfortable. So be very gentle and kind with yourself.